Ah, there it is. Welcome to Roxy Rewind. I tried to do so much production, Vic. You love that? That was me. That was not Vic. That was my production, my countdown. And still, we had the four of us looking like idiots for like 1/10 of a second. We also... Well, hello, everybody. That's okay. We're going to let everybody come in and to the chat now because we've just started it. And like I said, this is a Roxy Rewind. And of course, you have the complete, a lot of the R.G.A. upper brass in the room right now. Of course, we have Robby Miller, who's missing today. He's teaching lessons, and I think he's doing something important for the UK Brexit deal. That's what it was, right? Something like that. And Federica, I think Federica's coming in, but to my right, I guess your left, I don't know what it would be, but that's Vic Chalfant, and we've in the corner over there, that's Mr. Dave Rattenbury, and right below me, that is Scotty Hagan, and we are the R.G.A. team. So thank you very much for tuning in. It was never my intent for this show to be popular. So folks, don't flip out.
Succeeded.
Yeah.
Beyond your wildest dreams.
All right. I guess we're a smashing success because we're not a success. That's fine. But we do have a logo. We do have a little cassette tape thing. You made that, didn't you, Vic? Was that your animation?
Yeah. This is Robbie's thing to get up.
Oh, the eyes.
Right.
That's Robbie's spot. Wow. Now it really brings me back to some older episodes of Roxy Rewind. It's stuff like that, kids. It's so exciting of why you tune in week after week, even though we don't do it every week. We're going to vacillate. Yes, I said the word vacillate between Roxy Rewind and Free Riff Friday. And we actually have a plan. And look who showed up to our master, another upper brass R.G.A. member. There she is, Miss Federica. How you doing?
Hi. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Ciao.
Fine. I'm fine. How are you? Hi, guys. It's very beautiful to be here with you.
Very good.
From
Very good.
Island today.
Now, you said you went up to the island. Yeah, okay. So you went up to the island. And the whole point of this, the whole point of our rewind thing was that you came up with a point to talk about, right? You came up with something that you wanted to bring up that Robby and Dave Rattenbury are doing on the private R.G.A. site. So talk a little bit about it and ask Dave some questions about it.
Yeah, first of all, the Friday feedback is a really great idea. And it's cute because Dave and Robby talks about topics that the R.G.A. soldiers asks along the week. And for what about myself, I asked about the topic that is the pull on and the pull off while playing guitar. And they were very exhaustive in the answering and very helpful. And I can't wait to go back home to come back to my guitar. Please, I don't want to be alone.
All right, you know what, Vic? Don't make her alone again because she's very nervous. She's Lonely Island up there. I mean, she's already on an island. But Dave Rattenbury, talk about. Can you please translate what she just said and tell us what the heck you are doing in the R.G.A. Facebook Private 77 Area 51 members only page? Isn't that it? Is that the whole title?
That's about half. That's half of it. That's half of it. No, basically, as a little bit of like added value for the guys who are in that group, we've been doing kind of like feedback sessions. Well, we've done one so far, where we ask the guys to submit their questions, anything they're maybe having trouble with, anything maybe from the lessons that they didn't quite understand that they want us to go over in more detail. Fedi asked a really nice question about alternate picking. So me and Robby broke that down a bit, or rather, Robby broke it down while I just modeled on the guitar, and then.
What's the deal now? You have to have gotten to a certain level in the Kickstarter campaign, right? You have to have donated to pledged a certain amount, and that got you into it, right?
Yeah, I think it was I can't remember the name of the package, but there was like a level where that was one of the rewards. You got to go into this group.
Okay,
it might have been $70 or I can't
think
remember.
It was above. I would think it was 120 and above, anywhere like perhaps the
anyone over that or something
package,
like that.
the platinum package. We have so many different packages. Speaking of the Roxy Guitar Army fulfillment for our Kickstarter, I'm going to turn it over to Scotty Hagen. How's it going with that? Because you know what? I sent out the signed cards.
Nice.
I can show you the cards if anyone wants to see the cards. Wait, hold on. They're talking about it though.
It's exclusive time.
Yeah. Hey, Scotty, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah. Right now, we have, as soon as I receive these cards from Ryan, we'll have everything for the fulfillment that needs to go out to everybody. And it's at that point, it'll all be going out.
Vic's going to get pissed off because I showed it to people. He's going to go, man, you showed it to everyone. It's not going to be a surprise. No, I just showed it really quick, and now people are going to forget. And there's not enough people actually.
Months, so I'm not that worried about it.
Wow. Vic's on fire today, man. Vic, we have
a phone call after that phone call yesterday, the hour and a half of you.
I was fired up. Okay, folks, here's what happened because we have some big news to talk about. Obviously, Rewind's about rewinding a little bit last week because we had Mike Fasano on In the Trenches, which was a very cool episode. Vic, do you have a clip of that episode?
Sure.
You do not.
Right.
See? You never do. The bottom line is Mike Fasano came on to In the Trenches. He killed it. Everybody enjoyed him. Federica promoted the hell out of it. Scotty was in the chat. I saw him there, I think. Or were you not? Did you miss that one?
I was at work.
Fucker.
I watched that. Right. I watched it at dinner when I get home. It's my evening. So yeah.
As long as you watch it.
Mm-hmm. As long as you watch it once.
But
what
we have the broadcast.
Yes, we do have the rebroadcast.
We have the broadcast. So
yes, we do.
There's some comments, Ryan. You didn't actually show the card.
I didn't. I did.
No, you picked it up. You picked it up, and then that was it. That's all we got. Yeah, that's all we got.
These are the cards that are coming to your house, folks. Vic, give me full screen. Give me full screen on this. Come on. There you go.
Yeah.
And they're signed. They look great. Oh, yeah. You just wait till you see them, folks. All right? So, anyway, those are coming out. I can show you handwritten lyrics. Yes, handwritten lyrics, folks. These are coming out. This one's this year. So, whoever got this year, there's some handwritten lyrics going out to everybody. Thank you very much. And a whole bunch of crazy stuff has happened because last night around 2 a.m. or maybe it was 1 a.m. I think I stayed up until 2 a.m. Vic calls me up. He says, we got to get this store set up for tomorrow because we got to get, we have some new designs. They're awesome. And then neither of us have ever gone into this whole sort of world of print on demand and setting up the whole thing. But damn, we did a pretty good job. And if you haven't seen I don't know if you've seen the new Insta story there, Scotty. You look a little bit in bewilderment. But have you seen the new story that I just put out, the newest design? I think Federica saw it. It's the new Roxy Girly that's out there. But there's also some amazing Vic design. Vic, do you want to talk a little bit about what it is, the new Roxy store, and what we've been doing and how you've been designing?
We can just show them.
You want to show what?
Maybe show them the store.
You want to show them the store? There you go. All right. So it's ryanroxy.com/store. And then if you go to this, are you screen sharing it right now?
I am.
Oh my God. That's so much tech. So much technology. Look what we did. This is me and Vic. This is me being a grouch, yelling at Vic at about 2 o'clock in the morning, but coming up with all these designs. And this is a Gustav Kronfeldt design, and you can get this all. It looks like a real store. We kind of grown up, haven't we, Dave? Remember this?
Yeah, it's almost like Vic knows what he's doing. It's crazy. I love that.
Yelled at.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So here's the.
Oh, I love the model as well.
Here's the thing. I got in trouble this morning.
Is
I
that
got-
a stock photo with
Of course
the logo?
it's a stock photo, but check it out. Bianca didn't think that. She's like, who's the girl with the coffee mug? I go, she just sent it in. She's a big fan. She just sent it in. She's like, then later on, she goes, that wasn't real, was it? And I said, no, it wasn't real. So why would we put cut people's head offs? But look at the merch, folks.
Look at the
There's stickers. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff. So if you make your way on over there, you will be able to check out all this cool stuff because Vic and I have been working out. But wait, can you please refresh that? Because there should be a new shirt up. There should be a new shirt, Vic.
You mean this one?
That one, baby.
Yeah.
There it is, folks. You've been waiting. Now double click on the pic so we can go close. Double click on that pic. There you go. Folks, you can own your I got the hook from Vic's shirt.
Hello, is that my lawyers? Yeah. I might need to have a little word soon. You know.
Dave, was that your design?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who came up with I got the hook?
That was probably you, but the thing is that wasn't kind of a design, Vic. I'm a bit disappointed you haven't actually done it.
Oh, I copied yours exactly.
Yeah, clearly, because I did it in 30 seconds on air one day just to take the piss.
I spent a little amount of time on it.
Yeah, I literally did it while you were talking one day.
Well, everyone's been begging for it, and I didn't want to disappoint them with a new design. So I wanted to stick with the traditional.
It is. It reminds me of those Got Milk commercials, right?
Right.
Got Vic? You got Vic. All right, so enough of ours pimping our store.
Got Vic would be an amazing t-shirt.
That's another That's another thing we can design.
That's next week.
The Vic Chalfant collection. I love it.
I feel like there's a huge waste of ad space going on right here. There's nothing. What do you Vic is advertising listening to Alice. Of course, Scotty is advertising evil.
Just as a general concept.
Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2, not 1.
And Federica's advertising her cat.
No, she's got Texas on there. I think.
Yeah.
Does it say Texas? Okay. And Metal Zone.
Dave's advertising one of the greatest pedals ever made.
There it is. And you know what we're advertising now? Because I messed up. I'm giving her a guitar lesson right after this Roxy Rewind. I thought, you know what? I got the rest of the afternoon off. I can just coast until Roxy Rewind. And then our next guest comes on and says, you know what? I'm here in the Zoom meeting because this is one of those Kickstarter Zoom guitar lessons that I'm giving for the people to, it's like more fulfillment. For people that want to get 2 half-hour lessons if you pledge to a certain amount. And guess what? I wasn't there at the Zoom call. I was in the shower. So she calls up and she says, hey, where are you at? And I said, you know what? We're going to make it happen. She took the day off work to just be on Rewind and get a guitar lesson. Would you please welcome to Roxy Rewind, King Gut. And hey, come on now. I'm trying to add you on the stream. There you are.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are
What's
you guys?
happening?
Hello. Well, you forgot about me.
So you know what? What's good is that you're here to yell at me. It's important because
I wasn't yelling.
But the whole reason why you wanted to come on today was because you wanted to get the hook from Vic, right?
No, I want to tell everyone that you forgot. Ryan Roxy forgot about his student.
Oh, but what did I say? What's happening? We're gonna make it up right after Rewind ends today.
Yes, but also I'm thinking how many guitar picks I want and how many stickers.
Wow, look at that. Bribery.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Dave. What were you saying?
I was going to say this may sound like a PR spin, but King, I would look at it that what's actually happened here is you've made it to the inner circle because he ignores our calls too.
I'm just
So it's not that he forgot you. It's that you're now like part of the crowd now.
I'm reading comments and I can see bad teachers. So
Really?
Andrea.
I'm interested in this comment. That speaks volumes.
Is that Kanak being funny there? Kanak's been great. He had a lot of like one of his dreams come true this last Tuesday with Mike Fasano on the old In the Trenches podcast. Mike Kanak was in heaven. He loved it because I think I'm not sure. I'm just throwing it out there, but I think Kanak might be behind the Mike Fasano India account. Am I right?
There's a pretty big following in India.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. It could be any of Mike Fasano's Indian fans.
Okay. Wait a second. You might have gotten the hook from Vic Kinga, but you got stood up by Ryan Roxy. Can we make a quick t-shirt by that? I got snubbed by Ryan Roxy.
Yes,
No.
please.
I would actually wear that t-shirt.
You've been snubbed one too many times, Dave Rattenbury. You've been snubbed so much by me that you are now in the inner circle. The inner circle, you know? And you're getting designs made, designs published by Vic Chalfant. Love it.
Wow.
Well, Kinga, we're going to have to say goodbye because we have some more people coming on, but I'll see you in just a little bit, okay? So
I
thanks
will
for
go
coming
to
on.
practice.
Enjoy your
Go
lesson.
practice, all right? We'll be on soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See ya. I felt
Bye.
so bad. I
Bye.
swear to God. I was like, because it's one of those things where I was like, I literally woke up this morning and said, the only two things I have to do is a guitar lesson and Roxy Rewind. Then by somewhere in the afternoon, it was like, the only thing I have to do is Roxy Rewind. And then it was like, now, am I actually here right now? Are we actually doing this? Who knows?
Barely.
We're in the Matrix.
Yeah, we're definitely in Tron. We're in some sort of Tron video game. Waiting for Jeff Bridges to come up. Jeff Bridges.
And you've got the blue background, so you're clearly the blue one. You're the blue guy. Scotty can be the red guy. And now you just need those cool bike things, don't you?
Yeah.
Where's Stanley the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the couch.
No, he's not. I don't see Stanley at all.
Another couch.
Vic has a couch in every room.
Vic can afford 2 couches?
Wow.
There might even be 3. I don't know.
Stanley's in the other wing.
I'm telling you.
He's in
I had no idea you had 2 couches, Vic. It's good to good to know each other. I had no idea you had so many different brothers as well. He's like, I told you.
Thanks. I appreciate all the Oliver comments.
But no, your brother has a YouTube channel, right? And we've been working on this YouTube channel, though, in complete R.G.A. team, except Robbie's not here right now. But between the 6 of us, we've been, and all of you guys that are in the chat, we've really been working hard, honestly, to build up this YouTube channel. And if this is the first time you're watching it at Roxy Rewind, trust me, we don't want to be famous with this show. It's in the trenches that that's our sort of goal. But at the same time, Roxy Rewind is important to us. But anyway, all those things said, we just wanted to be, grow the YouTube channel. And then Vic's brother puts out one video, and how many views was it?
I think he got like 175,000 on his first video.
I blame Scotty Hagen. I have to blame Scotty Hagen on this one. Scotty, why did you do this to us?
Well, man, it needed to be done. We just need to light a little fire, get this thing going.
What are we missing there, Vic, that your brother has?
He has brand new Apple products to unbox.
Shit.
So we need to unbox. You need to order something from the Roxy store and unbox it live and add that hashtag. I saw this morning someone from another show added in on his show last night the hashtag unboxing.
Really?
Yeah.
Unboxing.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we do that? Who is that? You don't want to name names or what?
Well,
Were you moonlighting watching
No,
one?
I wasn't. I just saw the hashtag. I thought it was really funny that he had added that.
Are you talking about? Was it one of Stefan's
Yeah.
things? Oh, really? Okay. So that's good that you're out there. So you are a spy. Stefan's right. I have
I'm not
spies.
a spy. I look on Facebook. It pops up.
Okay, cool. Well, it's a good hashtag. It obviously worked. I can show you my battery for my electric bike that I have. Vic might have 2 couches, but I have a fucking electric bike.
Yeah, I have a
Peloton?
regular.
It's not a Peloton.
You could play the theme while you ride on it. I have just a regular bike. It's not electric.
Well, hold on. we have more people that wanted to come on, and I told them that they would come on because there was a Bobby that wanted to come on because he wanted to talk about how to have a successful audition as a hired gun. And I was going to actually ask Robby this question, but Robby's not here. So, you guys have any ideas? And if Bobby was here, how to successfully audition as a hired gun? Show up on time. Don't forget. If you have a lesson to teach, don't forget. Oh, come on, King guys, enough. Am I never gonna live this down? It was like, yeah. So anyway, show up on time. Remember, for one, remember that the audition is taking place. How about that? And Bobby Lees, if you're under there, please do. Don't call me Aaron. Do you want to come on? If you want to come on, we sent you the link. Because what I did this morning, guys, I tried to be a little bit more organized because I was hearing that, you don't want to just 5 people looking like they're not knowing what the fuck's going on, which is basically a little bit what's happening.
Drinking coffee and staring at the screen.
Well, I mean, we could discuss anything really. I mean, Fedi said she's somewhere. Where are you, Fedi? What's going on with you? Are you away? Are you on vacation?
She's on an island.
Yeah. I'm on the Elba Island for about 1 week, and I have to do some bureaucracy, but also I need to relax some days. So.
Vic, do you have a couch there, Fedi? Vic wants to know about your couch situation.
I have one couch.
I have about in one house 4, and the other 3.
Let me guess. It's red.
Okay.
It's a red couch. I know you own a red couch. I'll bet.
No, they're not red. They're small, and they're with some tigers. That would be awesome for the Tiger Army, but they are in the other room. So I can show
Federica
you.
has some island Wi-Fi.
Dave's showing off his fancy red couch.
Wow.
This is well, it's not my couch. This is in the living room of the hotel I'm staying in. So
is it? You're at a hotel?
It's very nice.
Yeah. So this is our living room. It was obviously abandoned in the 1960s, and yeah, it's cool. And then this is. The place has a fridge full of free Diet Coke. As you can imagine, I've gone crazy with that. But,
that was the selling point.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know where this is. I just saw a fridge full of Diet Coke, and I was here.
We can talk about his couches and Diet Cokes, but I think everybody really, really wants to talk about the big question is, what the fuck's going on with your painted fingernails there, Dave? What's going on? What's going on, baby? You fucking glammed up, man. You suited up.
I used to wear it. I used to wear it a lot, and then lockdown happened. So it's like, well, I'm not going anywhere. What's the point in making the effort? And then now, of course, the world's opening back up. I started wearing it again.
Dude, that's a very Adam, the guy, the singer of Queen. It's very Adam
Lambert. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of Adam Lambert on the Big Mac diet, but although that's going to change soon because I did my first workout ever on Tuesday, and
it was part of the Nita thing.
You doing the Nita shred? 30
yeah,
shred?
I am. Yeah, I kind of wasn't gonna say it publicly until I know I've actually done well, because now if I don't succeed, all these people are going to rip me.
They'll tell Nita it's not successful.
Honestly, you get some nail polish remover, you're going to lose about maybe 1 or 2 pounds already in just nail polish.
Well, I was going to shave the beard, just streamline myself.
Who knows what's up there?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. To be honest, it's something I've always needed to do. I mean, I'm not so unhealthy, but at the same time, I don't want to get there. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, turn back now before you.
We kind of feel that way about Roxy Rewind.
Turn
back now.
Have you put on a COVID-10?
Yeah, I heard about that COVID-10 thing. Yeah, I'm definitely not as keto friendly as I used to be. I'll be honest with you, but I will be honest. I have not put on fucking nail polish since I got off the plane from New Zealand. When I got home back in Sweden, maybe I let it go for a couple days. The world, kind of started to shut down, and then boom, no black nail polish since then. Scotty, be honest. When was the last time you painted your nails?
I think the last time was when I played Nikki Sixx in the crew tribute band, which was about 8 years ago. No, 6 years ago.
Please take us back to those days. What was the band name? Let me guess. Too Young to Fall in Love?
Nope. Wild Side.
Oh, a tribute to Motley Crue.
Yep. Played all the hits. And we didn't do Wild Side.
What? That was a hit.
I know. But we had all the other hits to play. And you have to play a couple of deep cuts, from the first record just to, appease.
Got to play the deep cuts.
Somebody in the audience.
Yeah. Did you play any John Corabi era?
No.
Wild Side?
I think we wanted to play Hooligan's Holiday, but it wasn't going to happen just because we had our set times were about 45 to 50 minutes. So we wanted to pack it with hits.
Vic, tell us about your Motley Crue tribute band, or have you ever been in a tribute band?
No.
Talking heads.
I can't really even play guitar very well, but I have some good stickers to put on my guitar.
You're a good testimonial for System 12 and perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, I was doing really well, and then you started getting me doing all these animations and things for the new system, and
that is true.
tied me up.
But Vic, that just means you've seen the videos more than anyone else. Doing the animations means you've seen the videos more than anyone else.
I've only seen the animations more than anyone else. I just did those. I didn't see what was happening, where they were going exactly.
I would be a different type of teacher with Vic than I am on System, because System 12, I'm all band and mellow. Like, hey, you can do it. You can do it. Vic, like, come on, man, do it. Do it, Vic. All right, Vic, if you're not going to come clean on the cover band, when was the last time you painted your nails? Be honest.
I think last time I had my nails painted was when I passed out drunk and someone did it for me, maybe in college.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were trying to get me to join a Motley Crue tribute band.
That's evil. That is evil. So there was a couple, you know what? I'm going to invite everyone that I sent a link to. If they want to come on right now, you can. Perhaps I didn't, perhaps I underestimated people actually, being an overrush of people coming on, and we crowded the studio on because Vic's all saying, the studio's overcrowded. But there was, Dandelion wanted to come on because she just loves me very much. It's very interesting to be on your show. Ben Day Golf from Australia wanted to talk about my golfing ability. Well, that would have been a quick conversation because there is none. There's very little.
Oh, come on. You must.
What?
The amount you play, you must be at least.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I've been with you when the dudes from Callaway have been there, and they've the next day and dude, you were great yesterday.
They're under the Alice Cooper sort of snake oil salesman. It's like whenever Alice Cooper's is like that guy when he talks to you, you get those little circles under you, those little weird animated circles, and you get hypnotized. And it's like, yeah, he's really good. He's really, because as Alice will say, Roxy, he's like he's a 11 handicap, and I'm like. Coop, I'm not even close. Don't say that. But you know what? Perception is reality, and people believe it. After a while.
But who's better at poker, you or Coop?
I did win the last couple poker tournaments. Like the last big one, I was the big winner at the very end. But overall, if you just take it the years and all the years that Coop's been playing, just like with his, rock stardom and just like his iconic sort of status, he smokes all of us. So he's he's like the turtle in the hare, and he's like the ultimate turtle. He's just like winning the game. Libra Peace Love wanted to talk, when will we resume going to live shows? We miss you. All right, so if what do you guys think? When should shows start to happen again? When should live shows start to happen? And we'll break it down by country. U.S. I'll give the floor to Scotty and Vic. When do you think live shows should start?
I would say at least put it off until next weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna say tonight, but you know.
Yeah. Well,
in the UK, didn't they say they were going to open it up again? But then there was like, it's too much restrictions to actually put on a show.
Yeah. So basically, in the UK, you're allowed to put on a show, but you can only have so many people in a defined space. You can only have, so like they've done a couple of outdoor shows where they have little fenced off pods basically that will hold a family. So basically you legally can put on a show, but there's no practical way to actually make your money back for the tickets. So
it's kind of like me and it's kind of like our new Roxy store that I was bitching about, because hey, does anybody have a VAT number out there that I can borrow for the next 6 months? I need a VAT number. Federica, you have a VAT number for me, Texas?
No.
That's all I need to hear.
That's why I like you, Feddy. You're straight and to the point.
Tell it to me straight. Okay. Oh, here's a good.
But I have to tell you that.
Go ahead.
I was telling that actually in Italy we have some clubs that I know that are doing live shows, and it would be interesting if Roxy would do a show there. Yeah.
Well,
it would be very interesting.
I'm doing a couple shows here. To be honest with you, I'm doing a couple one-offs in Sweden. Like I'm actually doing. I've done a couple already. The one that Kinga went last time in Trollhättan and Höganäs, but I'm doing a couple more. I just put up something where our Swedish booker Martin Carlson from a live concerts, I think it's or live entertainment.
Live concert.
Yes, and he said that he's booking more shows as we speak. So we'll see if that happens or not. But Wicked_tree_, we invited him to come on because he wanted to talk about a favorite Marshall head and why. Always a JCM 800, folks. If you're going to go for Marshall amps, it's a Marshall JCM 800. It's my favorite one. Of course, Dave R. is looking at me a little skeptical because he does work. Folks, I don't know if you know this, but Dave R., the Rat, he doesn't just design Vic Chalfant's custom T-shirts, but he also works at a music store for don't know. Oh, what about the tunes? What about the tunes? Your mommy's all right. The Dream Police. Da 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 da. So, Dave, why did you look at me skeptical when I said Marshall JCM 800?
No, it wasn't so much skeptical. It was more of a case of, yeah, that's a good one. Personally, for me, if I was going for Marshall, I like JVM because they both do a really good crunch tone, distortion tone.
You're younger. Because you're younger and you want more knobs.
No. Do you know what it is? Honestly,
younger wants more knobs. Old people just want what works. You know what? You Gen X's. Go.
No, see, for me, it's purely the clean tone. I think the clean tone on a JVM sounds much nicer than the clean tone on a JCM. So basically, if you could have a JVM clean tone on a JCM control panel, I'm there.
Look at that. All right. Well, at the end of the day, it's all about the bass. And maybe you guys don't know this, but I think he gave a pretty big clue about it. Scotty Hagen is a bass player. You've probably seen him this year in the hit song called Big Bottom. And
he ran away.
And I was just going to give him a huge ass fucking introduction. Scotty Hagen. Oh my God. Playing the part of Scotty Hagen is Federica. Oh man. Well, Scotty Hagen plays bass, and I was going to have him talk about bass amps, but apparently he didn't. The Wi-Fi didn't like it at all. Oh well.
Bass amps, man. You just need a DI.
It's gone.
Just get a DI. Get a DI and some in-ears. That's all you need for bass.
There it is, Officer Burkholder coming in. I have a JVM. But you know what? You're one of those new schoolers too. You know what? Look at Mike Fasano, DPM 3000. I like that. That's a good one. There he is. He came back. I was just giving you a big introduction, buddy, about the bass.
Oh man, no, it's crazy.
Can someone send Mike Fasano the link to come on? Because I want to talk about the little Into Trenches that he did, and we'll get him on real quick so we can get him on. And
I got it.
Scotty, real quick, do you want to talk about what bass amp? Because we're talking about JCM 800s is my favorite. JVMs, it seems to be a bit of a controversy. What sort of bass amp would you go for?
For years, I used to play a Music Man head through an Ampeg cab, and then I switched over to Ampeg. Now I play Fender.
Wow.
Simple as that. Rumble 40.
Oh,
yeah. I don't play out anymore, so it's good enough for home.
is it the combo version or the little metal box head?
I got the combo version.
Cool.
I thought about doing the head with the cab, and it just for at home it's just not necessary. This house is old and it's all wood floors. I don't have to turn it up very loud to get that thing.
See, what I love about the Rumble heads is it's literally, if any of you Google it, it's literally a little metal box, and it does like 300 or 500 watts depending on which model it is. Now, even 10 years ago, a 500 watt bass amp, you would take probably all 5 of us to carry it. Whereas now, it's like a little metal box, looks like a DVD player.
5 pounds.
Yeah, you can literally here you go, just hand it to someone.
Yep. Magnetic bases, they sit right on top of the cab, really nice.
This is a close up of me. I wanted to show people because I get this asked lately a few questions of like, what practice amp are you using on Free Riff Friday? And the good people over at Black Star have let me try out a bunch of new stuff, but this one I'm really leaning towards. It's called a Core 10
ID Core 10.
Yeah, ID. Do you want to tell them about it, Scott? Because what I like about it is that I can plug right into my MP3s. I can plug headphones out, and it's not too many knobs. It's not too many knobs, right, Dave?
No, I mean, if those of you that are in the make me with people, take me off full screen. The thing, if you are in the group, when I did my amp video where I explained the basic controls of an amp, I used the Black Star Beam, which is essentially the same control panel. And the reason I use that amp to explain how an amp works is because it's so simple. And I always tell people when I'm selling them, it's very easy to set a starting voice, whether you want a clean, crunch, distortion. Then it's just gain and volume to dial that into taste. And then there's enough effects on there to make it interesting so you don't get bored and like, I want something new. But not so many effects that you feel a bit overwhelmed and think it's just covered in buttons. It's that nice balance between interesting and not too complicated.
But I'm telling you right now, folks, do not rush to your store. Don't go to Dave's music store and just buy it next week. Hold off for a second. Hold off. Vic's showing his. All right.
Fancy.
Got it back to the Epiphone. But don't be rushing off to the store just yet, because your friend and mine, Ryan Roxy, has something up his sleeve. He's got a little something up his sleeve. So just give me until the end of the year, like another month and a half. Give me till the election, all right? Before complete Armageddon takes place and there's like riots in the streets, fires in the hills. Wait, that's already happening. But just give me until the election to make an announcement about maybe a practice amp that could have yours truly on it there. And by the way, I saw Chris Vickery. Chris Vickery, you get yourself a sticker because I saw you commented on the video and I liked your comment. So there you go. Are you familiar with Bandcamp amps at all? That's just Heidi. Are you guys familiar with that?
Yeah.
I've heard of them, but I've never played one.
What's it about, Scotty?
It's a nice guitar amp, and I a number of years ago when my band the Grand Nationals were recording in Chicago, the studio we were in, the guy had a bad cat, and he kept insisting that we use it, and I thought it sounded great, and it was just a nice warm, I believe, tube amp that was badass.
See, I don't know why I don't give you the credit, Scotty, as much as I give Dave, because I give Dave all this credit about working in a music store. You work in a music store too.
I do, but I'm more on the vinyl end of things, and it's like I play and I know about the gear that we sell, but I'm the vinyl guy. So sometimes I'm not as brushed up on my on my knowledge with it when it comes to the gear.
Well,
I play everything.
We have everything covered. We have if you need a guy, I got a guy in Detroit. That's Scotty Hagen. If you need a guy in the UK, I got a guy. It's Dave Rattenbury. If you need a girl, this is going to play guitar and go out to an island and have some suspect Wi-Fi. You've been pixelated the whole entire episode, just so you know. But that's our own Barry Federica right there, and of course, holding it all down from Central Arkansas. Can you believe that? This whole show hinges on the foundation of being in Arkansas. Well, check it out. Look, it came up. Go ahead, Dave. What are you going to say?
I got two things I want to point out. So Zeke, I just want to acknowledge Zeke. He says, I'm a drummer, but you've got to love the sound of a Mesa Boogie. That's the amp I actually have. I have a Mesa Boogie valve amp. And then I have my little black star for the living room. So I'm definitely with Zeke. The other thing is, this one's kind of more at Scotty. And I know, Ryan, you touched upon it at the start of the show, but...
Just giving her constant looks.
It's not me.
That was me. Fucking.
All
right, go ahead, Dave. What were you saying?
I was saying, I think this is going to be more aimed at Scotty, but and I know you kind of touched on it at the start of the show, Ryan, but I think this question's worth looking at.
The early...
No, not that one.
What was that one?
It was this one. It was about the merch from the Kickstarter packages.
Yes.
Yeah.
Merch. Go ahead. So this is a very good, important question, and we are going, because we are here on Roxy Rewind. We do have to talk about last week, which was Mike Fasano in the trenches. We're talking about this week right now because we have Officer B with us right now, and of course next week our huge guest, which is Chips Enough from the band Enough's Enough. But talking about the present, we're talking about this Kickstarter System 12 fulfillment. When are those cards and merch and all that kind of stuff coming out? Scotty, I hand you the floor.
As soon as I receive the cards, people that had purchased the deluxe or the platinum packages will receive a signed postcard by Roxy. They'll receive a official R.G.A. or System 12 guitar pick, and a Roxy Army wristband. And if you haven't checked your email, we did send out, I think almost everybody got a free download of Imagine Your Reality, the LP. So pretty soon, just keep watching the Kickstarter, because I'll be sending out a message to verify everybody's shipping address to make sure what we have is correct, because I know some people's addresses change. Sometimes they're entered wrong. Sometimes they're not entered at all. So we want to make sure we want to make sure we get everybody's information, and so just keep watching for that, so that way I can stay on top of it.
But look who's had some really great lessons, Officer B. If you enjoyed your lesson with me, your Zoom lesson, can I get a really good testimonial?
Absolutely, I could not figure that song out for the life of me.
I don't know if that's good.
No,
doesn't make me a great teacher. I couldn't.
No,
figure
30
that
minutes with you, I had it. That was good.
Oh, okay. So after 30 minutes with me,
Yes.
you did. Okay. All right. Got it. Thank you very much. That's
we got
good.
another one on Monday, just to remind you, so you're not in the shower.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, you know what? I am teaching a lesson in just a little bit. Look, we're going to have to give you the hook, because guess who just came into the studio?
Oh,
wait, we don't. You can stay in. You made it.
She can stay in. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I only thought you could do 6, but you know what? It's Robby Miller. There he is. And this is a very cool point that Chris Vickery is making on the chat right now. When is the song going to be released to Apple Music? Well, then again, I will give the floor to David Rattenbury. What is up, dude?
I think
Tell him what we did.
I think the short version is when I finish the video, but we are working on that. Obviously, we're working on the System 12 stuff, and some of us have had to go back to our real jobs. But Ryan recorded some footage of him playing for me, and I've now got it all synced together in black and white and really arty looking. And he's not in the bedroom. We actually found a
not in the
different
shower.
place. No, he's not in the shower. That's going to be a DVD only cut. The shower one's going to be a DVD only cut. You have to buy that from Vic's online store, and we're going to split the profits. No, but in all seriousness, I've got an idea for a video from some of the club shows we did last year, like Lost Angels and stuff. Ryan sent me some new footage, and I just need to finish it off. And then yeah, song will be
that will
coming
be
out.
the 10th song, the 10th single off the 10-song album Imagine Your Reality. Available on Balachi Records. With the CEO of Balachi Records is evil. He's evil. He's right there.
As only a record label CEO can be.
But look who came up, Robby. Let's recap, man, because at the end of the day, Robby Miller, I just pissed off your number one student. I totally.
Look at this.
Are you on? Robby doesn't forget about his students. Oh my God! Did you hear what happened, Robby? You can't hear you, bro.
Can't hear you, bro.
Really? Are you? I really can't hear you.
No, really, we can't hear you.
Okay.
I don't think he said anything.
Like Harpo Marx or something like that.
He's got a little horn.
Talk. No, not. Can't hear you, bro. Well, we had him
Keller.
in video. Yeah, no
Remember.
audio, but maybe on Roxy Rewind 4 we can only hope for audio of Robby Miller. I love it. But what a great appearance by Robby Miller.
Well, just
great.
remember, mine is money.
Well, folks, let's talk a little bit about next week's huge In the Trenches with Chips Enough. Are you? Everybody raise their hand if they're Enough's Enough fan. I am. I like Enough's Enough. You kind of went up a little slow. Yeah, I know that I saw Federica taking pictures out from the 80s or maybe early 90s earlier this week. And Officer B, you like Enough's Enough?
Oh yeah.
Great.
Enough's Enough was one of the last bands I saw live, because I saw Ace Frehley last December in Detroit, and Enough's Enough opened, which was actually, I think, Chips Enough with Ace Frehley's band backing him. But it was, I got to the venue and I had what's that?
Is Chips being the lead singer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll ask him all that stuff. Robby, can you talk? Can you?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Everyone's here. So there it is. Take your screenshots now, because you have pretty much the entire Roxie Guitar Army with a special guest, Officer B, right there. But she's pretty much our security. Yeah. Take the screenshots right now. Come on. Is Vic doing it? Now, Robby, did you hear all the big news? Obviously, Mike Fasano was on last week in the trenches. You were there. Thank you.
That was a great interview, by the way. I really liked hearing Mike talk about all the snare drums and how he brings, gets the right drum kits in for the sessions. I was super into it. It was great. 500
snare drums. 500.
I just feel like that's a weird number, and shouldn't it be 600?
It's a little light. Yeah, it's light. But the thing is, also, we talked about Chips Enough coming up, and then Vic put up the great shot of Enough's Enough. It was kind of a good segue. There it is. There's his Chips new van. We'll see you on next Tuesday for that. Make sure you. We're gonna start hyping it right after. But the big news, Robby, the Roxy store is in full force, and look at the new shirt that Vic has out on his own store. This is proof that dreams come true. Vic, come on, show him a shirt. There it is. And there's a couple new designs coming up. Vic and I worked on this all night. He got his, I think, is that your brother? Is that one of your brothers, Vic?
Probably one of them.
Got sisters too. We got models there. What do you think about that, man?
I think it's it's great. I like that shirt with the rhinestones. That looked
cool.
Awesome. Yeah. I think I had a Kiss shirt like that once.
Yeah.
It's great. It's really, really cool. Man, expanding. We are expanding.
We are expanding. And what did we do this week? Can we let him in on a little secret there, Robby, what we did this week? Look at that. Look at that. She's an actress. I got in trouble for that picture, guys. I can't believe
Roxy's
it.
girlfriend.
Who is that? Who is that that took that picture? There's some girl that was a big fan of
It's my sister.
big fan of the podcast. Big sister. Look at it. Buy a mug. Go for it. Nicely done.
Look who's
We're
joined
in
us.
the I don't know.
Hey!
Oh, Mike Fasano, how you doing, buddy?
Trying to get in to this chat.
Wow.
This group chat. How's everybody?
Good, Mike. How are you?
Good, man.
There's Robby the Rat. What's up?
You look very thin.
Dude.
I was just saying how much I loved your interview, by the way. It was really cool. We've never really talked much, but it was Mike that got me onto a band called The Lees of Memory, because I went through a huge super drag phase for about a week, and then and I put up a guitar.
Who got you into that band? Huh? Didn't I get you into super drag?
I don't know if you did. You got.
I think I did.
No, you got me into a lot of bands, but I
definitely got you into Sloan. I got you into Sloan.
Yes, you did. I found Super Drag. I sent you a message, Ryan, saying, "Have you heard of this band?" And you were like,
on my playlist.
"Yeah, it's already there." And then I put up a thing on Instagram, and then Mike said, "Have you heard the lead singer's new band?" And now I've been all about that band for the past few weeks.
So great.
Yeah, really great.
Are you hanging out at Muscle Beach there? Where's the Camaro? Is the Camaro over there?
This is you always want a first, or maybe that's somebody else that always wants a first. It's so hot in Los Angeles right now. Like, it was 111 degrees in Burbank, my hometown, and it's so hot that I went sleeveless as all my old favorite 80s drummers would do. So I'm rolling around the house sleeveless. I didn't want anybody to think that we were still chatting from the other day. So this is because it was I had a friend tell me I was very long-winded, but they appreciated what I was getting out in my story. So on your show,
that was kind of a weird compliment, then, wasn't it? It's like, yeah, you went on a bit, but it was all good.
Can I ask Mike? Can I ask you a question that I really wanted to ask on the interview? But when you've come in for a session and you brought in your drums and everything, have you ever just known for the song or for that band that a certain kit is going to work and the drummer's not actually been into it, but you're like, trust me, this is what you want on this record? Have you ever had any kind of like hesitation or maybe even hostility in terms of that kind of thing?
I've been pretty fortunate. When I get hired on a record, I'm like, I'm the easy button. It's Office Depot has this easy button thing that you push into easy. And very seldomly, 98% of the time, it's all good. And then that 2% of the time, it's a nightmare because they don't trust you. They want to do your own thing. I can't think of the band's name right now, and I'll think about it later. But I worked with this band, and this drummer had two cymbals up and was playing a part that like two cymbals here, and he was coming all the way over to this part of the kit and then having to swing back over to hit a crash cymbal here, and he was playing stuff that was really quick that might have needed a splash cymbal, which is a really small cymbal, so it's really quick. And I had just said to him, I suggested to him, and this band was one of the darkest bands I've ever worked with. Dark as in their vibe was it was such a bummer. Anyway, so this drummer, I said, hey, listen, you're coming all the way over here.
Mike, just one thing. Your friend was right.
Oh, well, anyways, the guy was coming all the way over to this side of the kit, and he'd have to come all the way over to this side to hit a crash. And I said, why don't we just put a crash right here? Let's just put one here. He's like, no, man, that's not my thing. No, man, that's not my thing. Okay, cool. and then he was playing all this Stuart Copeland stuff with like splash cymbals, quick things, and he's hitting these big cymbals that aren't quick. Instead of going, psh, they were going, psh, going out. And I said, you're playing this really cool stuff. We could put way over here where you like to hit. We could put a splash here and you could hit the splash. No, man, that's not my thing. And then I just stopped. Suggesting, and I just did my thing. So usually it's good. Anyways, end of story.
So there you go. You know what this sounds like to me? This sounds like a planting the seed for Mike Fasano to come on to Robby's podcast, which he's just opened up. This sounds like something you should continue. Maybe not in Roxy Rewind, but on your own. Don't you think, Robby? You want to extend the formal invitation now on camera?
I just figured the world needs another podcast, and I thought I was the person to make that happen. So
ask him right now. He's right there. He's right on screen. Ask him right now.
Mike Fasano, I've got something I need to get off my chest.
Yes.
I was wondering if perhaps you would consider vis-a-vis potentially
Go to prom with me.
entertaining, humoring the fact of possibly, maybe becoming on the Can't Afford to Record podcast.
Jesus, Robby, if you go on as long as Mike does, this podcast's going to be like 3 hours long.
It can be.
Is that really your podcast? Can't Afford to Record?
Yeah.
It's got a nice ring to it. Brian,
thanks.
I was talking to Brian about how, I don't know how we did our DPM and Roxy 77 stuff back in the day. We were but we were pulling favors from BB Chung King, God bless his soul, who passed away, who did some of the Roxy 77 stuff. We had Mark and Jim Mitchell. It was crazy. Yeah, we hustled up. I'd love to be on your Can't Afford to Record. That's got a nice ring to it.
There it is. That's I think our soundbite. That's our exclusive. Look at that.
There we go.
Picture. Wow. Is that your promo shot? Is that your 8x10?
I'm just gonna try and recreate that.
You know what, Robby? You can actually come up with your own thumbnails. There is a feature that you can actually use different thumbnails, but okay. Vic will show about you.
No. Is that okay? Because I feel like all your thumbnails are actually the same.
Use this one.
Are they?
Just use this one.
Are they all the same?
Use that. It's my look.
Yeah.
Just use that.
It's definitely your look. Yeah.
I
actually have to get to another guitar lesson. So I'm gonna have to go.
Okay, well, you know what?
Sorry.
You got Mike Fasano. You just
question.
secured him. That's good. We're gonna shut down the whole not Free Friday, Roxy Rewind anyway, because I need to teach a guitar lesson. Because guess what? Guess who was taking a shower when he was supposed to be teaching a guitar lesson? And we also don't want to take too much of your guys' time in the chat because it does. But you guys have been a great. It's been a great time. Like I said, that's Mike Fasano down below. See him shortly on Can't Afford to Record podcast with Robby Miller. And of course, next Tuesday, we will have Chip Znuff from Enough's Enough on In the Trenches Live podcast right there. You've been hanging out with the upper brass of the Roxie Guitar Army and special guest Mike Fasano, plus Officer B, our security guard, and a host of other people. Vic, I'm going to let you take it on home and say goodbye. And Dave R, everybody just say your goodbyes, but I will see you guys on Tuesday. Yeah. Anybody else?
Later.
Have anything else to say?
Thanks for watching, guys.
Abiento.
Off like a prom dress.
See you in Tuesday.
All right. So,
Mike, my people are going to call your people. Okay.
You got it.
There it is. Thank you.
Better Rock has Mike Fasano Italia going on, and you just go through her. She'll get me.
There it is.
Thank you. Yeah.
There it is. It's all.
Well, I'm basically Robby's only people, so I'll talk to Feddy and we'll sort this out.
I think Scotty's going to sign the whole project as a record deal. It's fine. So it works out.
Can you get the contracts drawn up, Scotty?
Yep. Got it.
One hand washes the other. Both hands wash the feet. You've been watching Roxy Rewind. We'll see you on. Really? All right. So. Oh, God damn it. I messed that one up. I was going to say goodbye. That was supposed to be me. Have a good one, guys. Roxy Rewind. We'll see you on Tuesday in the Trenches live stream. Thank you. And go to the Roxy store. Okay. How many of those do you have? Oh, my God. Here, hold on, Robbie. I can do two can play at that game. There you go. See, we finished. Is everybody cool?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Bye.
Very cool.